Hi, I'm Holly Chadwick of the Project Chimps, and tonight is Go Ape Bingo with Jolene Goodall, which is Jane Goodall's sister. Hi, Jolene. Oh, we can't hear you. Hold on, let's add I'm a banana to the broadcast.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
Ima.
I'm a banana.
Hello,
Hello. Well, we're so glad to be here. We've got some crazy dogs in the background. They follow us around. Don't worry about it. I think it's the food. Ima's often dribbling out the back, and they like a banana, apparently. Yes. So they'll probably calm down in a minute, but it doesn't matter because we're having a fabulous time. I hope you're having a fabulous time with us. Yeah, everybody out there, welcome back. We love to have you for bingo. We're so glad. Yes, we've got our cocktails ready. We've got our cocktails. It's lovely. Oh, so tasty. We're hoping to have a guest from Center for Puppetry Arts tonight because they had a wonderful show this weekend about chimpanzees. And we'll talk all about that later. Now, she is having some technical difficulties, but hopefully she'll be on in time so that we can chat with her later. And if not, I'll just reenact chimpanzee for you. Yes, that'll be fun. Okay, well, Holly, I'm going to go ahead and tell them a little bit about bingo. What do you think? But you know what? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing my spring ensemble because it is spring now. Yes, this is kind of our first official spring bingo. Hey, Holly, do you have anything that could help them understand what it's like in the spring at Project Chimps?
Absolutely. I have a spring video to share. Here it
is. Fabulous. I would love to see it.
The last snows of winter have begun to melt, and spring descends on the mountains of North Georgia. At Project Chimps, the local flora and fauna stir from their hideouts to take advantage of the warming temperatures. As the flowers begin to bloom, the once barren landscape begins to teem with life. Native pollinators lead the charge, followed by the seed dispersers. And finally, the large herbivores that dominate the forested landscape. These first few weeks of spring are crucial for the hungry wildlife. They must forage voraciously to recoup the energy that they lost during the winter months. After gorging themselves on nature's bounty, the regional wildlife settle down to bask peacefully in the gentle sun. Or not.
Oh, that was fabulous. So the apes are clearly having a good time with nice spring celebration. I thought they were just adorable, except for that one very bizarre ape in the butterfly costume. I don't know what was going on with her, but you should have medical check her out. Yes. Yeah. We want to make sure they're all healthy and enjoying their special treats for the holiday celebration. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very into her interpretive dance. So
I see. I thought maybe that was, some sort of seizure. I wasn't sure, but okay. An interpretive dance. Yes, Yes. Okay, well, I think it's time for our first bingo game. So let's get on to bingo. Let's go over what's going on in bingo, don't you think? So let's start with what our cards look like. And for those of you that don't remember how to play bingo,
3 of them.
Well, maybe you need medical too. So bingo, you can see by the arrows across the top, you've got 3 cards. So don't forget to tab across to all 3 cards because you can play all of them. Isn't that right, Ima?
Yes.
Yeah.
Play them all.
And they're bingo cards, just like bingo cards are. So you'll just fill in as you see the balls come up. Now, our first game is going to be played so that you can win with any 5 in a row. So that's across, diagonal, or, up and down. Just all three ways. Yeah. So any of those, there they are. See, just like that. Yes. And they will shade in like that when you press them. So that would be great. So make sure you play. Once you have 5 in a row, you can hit the button at the bottom that says, I have bingo.
Yay, bingo, bingo.
Now, if you don't actually have it, we'll know. And we'll send the butterfly chimp to dance in your front yard. How embarrassing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get on with our first game. So hopefully you all have joined us on bingo and not just watching. We want you all to play too. So if you're watching us through one of the other channels, don't forget, in the comments, you can see how to sign up and actually play at goape.socialbingo.live. Join us there. Yes, okay. So let's play our first round of bingo and meet some of the chimps for spring, because it's spring.
Yay!
Woo! Okay, Ima, let's get them some numbers. What do you think?
Your first ball is 075.
075, everybody. 075. Let's give that one a shot. Okay, let's give them another number so they can really get ranked then.
Your next ball is 062.
062. Well, that's 2 O's in a row. So I think it's time to introduce our O chimp. Our O chimp today is Rusty. Rusty's birthday is 4/25/1985.
Oh.
Let's introduce Rusty to everyone. Oh, that was adorable. So there was Rusty with one of his group mate buddies. And isn't it nice that they had that huge cheese wheel to chew on? Yeah, that was fabulous. Okay, I'm a fan of cheese myself.
Well,
let's give them what?
I can't do
cheese, bananas
so.
are notoriously lactose intolerant. Yeah, it's true. Okay, which is why you don't usually sprinkle ground up cheese on your banana split. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, it's time for another number, I think. Ima, why don't you hit it?
Your next ball is N41.
N41, everybody. N41. Okay, do you have it? Okay, well, let's give them another number.
Your next ball is G57.
G57. So that's 4. If you hit the free space, you could potentially win, but not really, because we gave you 2 O's. So that's going to make it hard. So I don't think anybody's won yet. So let's give you one more.
Your next ball is B4.
B4. Before we go any further, I'm going to introduce our B chimp. Our B chimp today is Gracie. Gracie's birthday was April 1st. Yes, in 2006 she was born. Let's meet Gracie, shall we? Well, look at that, sweetie. She's a little swinger, isn't she? Yes. Let's hear it from Miss Gracie.
Yay.
Yeah, she's so mellow and kind. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about Gracie in a few minutes. Is anybody close to winning yet? It might be a little early, I think. Well, I'll tell you what. Just in case, let's go ahead and get another number going. What do you think about that?
Your next ball is I16.
I16, everyone. I16. Let's give them one more.
Your next ball is B15.
B15. So we're back to Gracie, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that girl. One of the best fun facts about Gracie is when she wants a treat, what she will do is just let her lower lip just stretch right on down and make little panting sounds, Yeah, just that's what Ima does when she wants a treat too. She just pouts with that lower lip. So let's hear it for Gracie. Yay. Send her some treats. You know what treats she likes? Juice. Yeah. They all like the juice. So you can never go wrong sending some juice. Okay. So let's get Gracie some juice.
Here's your juice.
Yeah. Speaking of juice, I hope you have your juice, Shelby. Yeah. Drink that juice down. That makes the evening go much better. How about another number for the folks?
Your next number is B9.
B9.
So-
B9.
Do you know my bowling team name is Drink Your Juice Shelby?
Drink your juice, Shelby. Yes. Okay. Are all of your bowlers diabetic?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And lactose intolerant. How
Yes.
unfortunate. Okay. Let's give them another number.
Your next ball is N36.
N36, everybody. N36. Well, what do you think? Should we meet another chimp? How about our N chimp for the night? Our N chimp this month is Genesis. Yes, her birthday was back on the 4th of the month. Would you like to meet Genesis? Let's hear it in the comments, or maybe she won't run the video. Come on, let's hear about Genesis.
These are good. They're like crunchy and sweet. I think that might be a favorite veggie.
She's really only 17, so I guess that's not really necessary. But that was Genesis. Wasn't she adorable? We love watching the chimp behavior. You could sit and watch it all day long. And you know, in the habitat, because we're not a zoo, the chimps are not put on display. So their behavior tends to be a little more relaxed, a little more natural. And so that's nice to see. However, if you would like to see the behavior yourself, there are opportunities. We're going to talk about those later. But now we need another number.
Your next ball is 065.
065. So O brings us back to Rusty. We met him earlier. And I'm just going to tell you what Rusty likes to do. He's a fan of juices too. I told you, they all like juices. Now, what's interesting, though, is Rusty likes vegetable juices. So maybe you can send him your favorite flavor and we'll see what his response is. Yeah, he prefers the vegetable juices. Now, we've told you can send some goodies for the chimps. If you're not sure how, you can go to projectchimps.org and find out about all the ways you can help them out. Yes, you can. And you can also find our giving page and our donations page there. Yeah, exactly. Oh, our dogs are ready for treats too. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes. Okay. You know, while the kids are having fun, why don't you give us another number?
Your next ball is N44.
N44. N40. Well, you can tell it's spring here. Yeah, the kids are just wild up. Okay, guys, you go on now. Yeah, good boy. Okay.
I think they need some Benadryl.
I think so, yes. Or Xanax, whatever. Let's give them another number. Maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe they're just here because the game's going too slow. What do you think, guys?
Your next ball is G53.
G53. G53. Okay. G53, everybody. I hope you got it. Now, I noticed we have a couple comments. Leslie's having trouble getting onto the game. Leslie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please keep trying. It says the site is not secure. That sounds like a security setting on your computer. So you might want to check that out, or maybe go to a different device and try it, because we really want you to play with us. And do you know why? Because you can win prizes. Yay! Yeah, we haven't mentioned the prize for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about what the prize is. Holly's going to sneak it up onto the screen. Are you ready? Boom. Oh, let's try that again. Boom. Okay, well, I'll just tell you about it then. The prize is going to be a tote. Yes, there it is. See, I just had to say the magic tote bag word. There it is. There's your prize. It's a chimp tote you could win this time. Now, remember, if you're not playing because you just want to watch and enjoy, or if you don't win, you can always get our prizes by just going to our shop and purchasing the stuff you like. Yeah, so that way you can get exactly the swag you want. But if you're trying to win that tote, I guess we'd better give you another number. Go ahead and hit them.
Your next number is G52.
G52. G52, everybody. G. So that's our second G, which means we need to meet another chimp. Our G chimp tonight is Jennifer. Jennifer is our G chimp. Would you like to meet Jennifer? Well, you're gonna anyway. So sit back, relax, get your cocktail ready. Let's hear it for... Wasn't that lovely? There was Jennifer. She was obviously having one of our more popular treats of spreaded peanut butter. Yeah, on one of our smear boards. Now, that's what we call enrichment. Yes, sometimes we put things for the chimp that they have to work at a little bit to get the treat they want. And that's to keep them entertained and keep them from getting bored. Because, chimps in the wild normally just go to McDonald's when they're hungry. But here they don't have to get in a car and drive. So it's just too easy sometimes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right? What are you looking at, Ima? Isn't that? Oh, are you suggesting that they prefer KFC?
Yes.
Oh, no.
They prefer KFC.
Okay, well, no. But, wait. I'm being told. Yes, Jane says no. But what they do is they do forage for 70% of their time. So when the food comes too easily, sometimes they get bored. So we give them opportunities to work for their food. It's entertaining and fun, and they learn how to solve puzzles, which keeps their minds engaged. I love that about them.
Well, it's kind of like the trays you eat off of.
Well, just because I lick the tray doesn't mean I'm foraging. I mean, okay. Well, let's give them a couple more numbers. They've been so patient.
Your next ball is B11.
B11, everybody. B11. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is O74.
O74. O74. Remember, O is Rusty. And as I mentioned, his birthday's coming up on the 25th of this month. So, it's a good time to send Rusty a gift. That veggie juice is love. But whatever you think. Now, Rusty likes the simple things in life. Rusty has a tendency to be found somewhere out of the way. He doesn't like to get involved in, the little conflicts that come up in a group. He's not a peacemaker. He's a war avoider. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good for you, Rusty. I don't like that either, so I don't either. All right, well, let's give him another number. Ima, what is it?
And Ima likes the simple things in life, too.
Yes, I know. Okay, well, that's okay, Ima. It's fine. You're very, very pretty, so it's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get another one.
Your next ball is I19.
I19, everybody. I19. Let's give him another one.
Your next ball is I24.
I24. It sounds like the balls are telling us something. And that something is there's one chimp we haven't met. And that's our I chimp. And her name is Sophia. Sophia was born on the 2nd of the month. Let's meet Sophia, shall we?
She wearing?
Well, there you go. And there was Sophia carting all of her wares to market. Yes. No. Well, no, I'm being told no, that was wood wool. Yeah, wood wool is wood shavings that we give them. It's nice and soft. It's like, like crumpled up paper kind of thing. So they can make bedding out of it. And apparently Sophia's particularly fascinated with wood wool. She'll even craft her own little wood wool babies to carry around and care for. Yeah. So she's often found playing with wood wool, much as you saw. Very adorable. And that's another thing that you can help us purchase with your donations or your direct purchases on our wish list. Things like wood wool. Yeah. Check out our wish list if you want to find something to send to the chimps that they would really enjoy, or anything that might just help us out at the sanctuary. Check it all out. We appreciate you going and taking a look. Okay. Well, I think it's time for a few more. We don't have a winner yet, so we got to keep going.
Your next ball is I20.
I20, everybody. I20. No winners yet?
No winners.
No. Okay, let's give them another one then.
Your next ball is N37.
N37. N37. And remember, N was Genesis. Now, Genesis likes to spend a lot of time outside. She enjoys the open air. Not all our chimps love it that much, but Genesis does. So you saw pictures of the chimps just hanging in the sun. That's one of Genesis' favorite activities. She likes to just sun herself. Now, sometimes she just goes into the tunnel if she's not going all the way outside, because she still gets a lot of sun there. And that's the passageway that gets them out into the open habitat. So if it's not her day out, Genesis will still hang out in that tunnel and get a little bit of sun. That connects her villa right to the habitat. She loves that. Okay, Ima. Oh, hey, Ima, I noticed that they finally got your name right on the show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that great? It's so, when they were dead naming you, I thought that was just inappropriate. Yeah. But now we've got it right. I'm a banana.
I'm a banana.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
great. Okay. Well, give them another number.
And now that it's spring, you don't even realize I'm covered in pollen from head to toe.
Oh, yes. Well, it's a very similar color.
Yes.
So it looks good on you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Your next ball is B3.
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 B3. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is O64.
O64. O64. O64. Okay, so how many of you are close? How many of you are very close to a bingo? Just raise your hands. Raise your hands. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay, we got a couple. Oh, and I see you. Oh, look at the shirt on that gentleman. Isn't it lovely? I'm wondering what it would go with. Maybe an iron. Yeah, consider it. Okay. Let's give them another number.
Your next ball is N31.
N31, everybody. N31. So we're back to Genesis, our lovely N chimp of the night. Oh, yes. Okay, there she is. Isn't she distinctive looking? Yeah, she's one of the ones I can pick out. I have a hard time picking some of the chimps out, but Genesis has such a beautiful face and a little bit of a receding hairline, kind of like you, Ima. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's getting yellow further and further back, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's showing my crack lines on my forehead.
We all get a few wrinkles. What can I say?
I could use some Botox.
Yes, or maybe less time in the fridge. Yeah, because remember, you must never put bananas in the refrigerator. Oh, no. Okay, let's give them another number.
Your next ball is N45.
N45, everybody. N45. I think I'm drinking this too quickly. Okay, N45. Let's give them another.
Your next ball is I21.
I21, everybody.
We got a bingo.
Oh, we're there already. A bingo. Oh, how many were close? Well, sorry. We do have a bingo. And who is our winner tonight?
It is Mike Aziz from Mineral Bluff, Georgia.
Mike Aziz, welcome and thank you for winning. I feel like I know that name. Do I know a Mike Aziz? Mineral Bluff. I think I might have passed through there. I think it's a very tiny little place. But we're glad that the folks at Mineral Bluff are playing too. And we're so glad that Mike has won. So let's hear it for Mike. Everybody give him a round of applause. And now, Mike, you've won that wonderful chimp bag. Now, what I would recommend, Mike, is instead of having us ship it to you, I believe you're fairly close. Come by and check us out. You can come by the gift shop and tell us you won. We'll get it to you. Or you can just send an email to events@projectchimps.org and we'll help us connect with you. Make sure we can get you that gift because we'd really like to make sure you make it. Now, folks, I mentioned to Mike he might like to come by and pick it up. And the reason for that is we have a wonderful gift shop and he might find some other fabulous things he'd like to purchase as well because all of your purchases help our chimps. And our featured item is something very special. So I'm going to mention it. Our featured item is our new gourmet, vegan, organic chocolate. Yes, it's very unique. It's very special. It is a little pricier than your standard chocolates, but it's very, very amazing. So you may want to check that out. It is in our gift shop. They are going quickly. And it is similar to chocolates that can be found in other fine grocery establishments. Ones that sell foods that are whole. Yeah, places like that. You can find the same stuff. The difference is ours comes in this fabulous chimp box with all pictures of our chimps on it. See them? See them? Yes, that's wonderful. So come by and get your chocolates or maybe a t-shirt or who knows, a bandana for your dog when you go hiking. Whatever. Check out that gift shop. We're open Tuesday through Saturday and during special events. You're going to hear more about those coming up. Well, we've finished one game, so we're going to bring Holly back on. And we're going to have maybe a little commercial, Holly. Is that what we're doing now?
Oh, sure. I can tell you about some of the upcoming events at Project Chimps.
Well, I hear there's one this weekend. That's probably a good one to talk about.
Yes. This weekend we have Chimps Rock. And it is this Saturday. And we have some tickets left for this Saturday. Okay. And it's starting at 10:30, and there'll be tours going throughout the day until 1:30.
Oh, nice.
And
Yay.
children can it's bring your kids. It's $10
Yes.
per child,
So it's really for the
and
kids.
you get a free adult ticket if you bring a child, and it's $35 for additional adults.
So you get a
And
free
the
ticket if you
children
bring
get
a child.
to
Oh, okay.
the
Do you have
children
to
get
leave
to
the
paint
child,
a
or can they
rock.
go with you when you leave? Yeah. Oh,
The children get to paint a rock, and then while the
Oh,
rock is
Yay.
drying, they get to tour the sanctuary and see the
see it.
chimps.
Oh, so they get to
Mhm.
see the chimps. Well, I think giving away a child is well worth a tour of the chimps. So yeah, bring your kids and get a tour. I think that's a great idea.
It's not an exchange for a chimp, though. No.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Aw.
okay. So you got, well, if I'm not getting a chimp, I'm probably going to have to bring my kids home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah.
that seems worthwhile.
It'll give
Okay,
you something
Jolene,
to
I
do
didn't-
for a few hours with your
exactly.
child. Yeah.
Jolene, I didn't think you had any kids.
Well, I was speaking metaphorically.
Okay.
Like metaphorically, I might not ever want to have children. Yeah. Because the chimps act as my children. Jane and I, we're so attached to the chimps. She likes the ones in Africa. I figured I'd let her have those kids, and I went looking for my own chimps. I looked in Australia, no chimps. Nope. I tried Antarctica. Not really surprising there were none there. So I wasn't really shocked at that. No. So, currently I'm scouring North America. I've found a few, but they all seem to be at Project Chimps. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, now, Holly, I think it might be time to get into another game, but I understand we have a special guest for this game.
We do. We have
Wonderful.
Therese from the Center for Puppetry Arts, and
Ooh.
she's going to be talking with us on this game or next game.
On this game, yeah. I was going to have
I'll
her
bring
chat
her
with
on.
this game. Yes,
Okay,
please.
here she is, Therese.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, let's see it.
Hi.
Hello. Therese. Hello.
Hi. I don't know why I'm sepia toned, but there you go.
Well, I know how it is with performers, even puppet performers. They like to be a little dramatic. We understand. Yeah. That's very nice. Okay. Well, Therese, we're going to get into the next game, and then you and I can chat a bit. Okay. All right.
Sure.
All right. Bye, Holly. Bye. And I think we're going to need a little more space. So if you could just work in the background for a minute, and then me and Therese can speak a little bit. Okay.
Hello. I've been removed from the stream.
Okay, Jolene, you need to turn your audio on. Let's see if I can help you with that. And you need to turn I'm a Bananas off. I
I'm gonna
can't
unmute
unmute.
mine.
There you
Oh,
go.
we've never had that problem before. That's a new one. Okay. Oh, hello. I have music in the background. Okay. Can you hear just fine?
You muted yourself again.
Okay, I'm back.
There you
I'm
go.
back. Yeah, we're gonna get it all worked out,
There
aren't
we
we?
go.
Okay. So everybody can hear me just fine? Oh, wow. I have rockin' music in the background. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Okay. I don't know where that's coming from. Well, okay. All right. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Let's shut that down, shall we? Okay. I mean, I'd like a soundtrack. I'd like to have a score to make everything I say more dramatic, but that's a bit much, don't you
Well,
think?
People don't realize Jolene is also a DJ on the weekends.
Yes, that's right. I
Oh.
was trying to run a rave while we were having bingo, but it's just too much.
So hard.
It's too much. Now, Therese, I was at Project Chimps this weekend, and it was
Yes.
quite fabulous, wasn't it?
It really was. We were
Yes.
so happy to be with you guys, and the performers were so inspired by their visit to the sanctuary.
Oh,
And then
that's right. They came to visit.
They
Oh,
sure did. And they
Yeah.
spoke in the talk back about how much it really sort of inspired them into their performance and how much it meant to them. And they were wearing their Project Chimp, t-shirts
well,
and
yes,
stuff.
because they visited the gift shop, like we tell
Yes,
everybody.
they
Yeah, you
did.
got to visit the gift shop. Everything exits through the gift shop, even at Center for Puppetry Arts. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we know. Okay.
We know.
Now, Teresa, I've got a bunch of questions for you, but let's get our bingo game going while we talk. So I'm going to have Ima throw out a couple numbers. Now, everybody in the audience, we're just playing standard bingo again, so it's still 5 across, 5 up and down or 5 diagonally. And don't forget to mark your free space, okay? So it'll be easy enough. Now, Ima, let's give them a couple balls to get them started, okay?
Your first ball is B12.
B12. Okay, B12.
Good vitamin.
Yeah, good vitamin.
Your,
Exactly.
your next ball is N31.
N31. N31. Okay, guys, B12 and N31. We're going to interrupt ourselves periodically just to throw a few more numbers out there. But we want to hear a lot what Therese has to say, not just about the amazing performance of Chimpanzee this last weekend. If you missed it, I'm so sorry. If you'd like, I'd be happy to reenact it for you, but maybe later. Okay. Yeah, there was chimps were doing funny things. They're banging on the walls. Yeah, it was very, very moving in the end. Yes.
Yes, it was.
But I won't do that yet. Yeah. Well, so Therese, now how does a program like Chimpanzee end up at Puppetry Arts?
Well, so the center is both a producing organization and a presenting organization. So we produce our own original puppetry shows there for children and adults, but we're also a place where puppet companies from around the US and the world can come to be presented. And Chimpanzee is a very special show that was funded in part by the Henson family. And the Hensons are very close with the center, and we are in touch all the time about how to present artists and where and when we can. And so they were a crucial part of us getting that company here.
Oh, wonderful. And yes, I did hear that Jim Henson actually helped open the center. He cut the ribbon originally, didn't he?
Cut the ribbon, 1978. Yeah.
And then, of course, you laid his remains to rest under the new foundation, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. That
Absolutely
explains.
not.
No. Oh,
No.
I figured that's why all those Muppets had shown up there. Yeah.
Well,
you have like 500 plus Muppets, don't you?
Well, we actually have the largest collection of the Hensons puppets and props in the world. And it's because after he cut the ribbon on the center, he stayed very close with us over his lifetime, which was quite short. He was only 52 when he died. But he came back for our anniversaries, and over time, the founder of the center, Vince Anthony, is very close with the family. And so when there was time to figure out what to do with this vast amount of product and iconic figures that he had,
right, of course.
They partnered, and some of them went to the Smithsonian. The original Kermit is in the Smithsonian, but we have a Kermit in our museum. Some are at the Museum for the Moving Image, but we have the largest collection in the world, and they rotate in and out. Only about a quarter of them are on display at any time. So anytime you come to the center, you're likely to see something new in our galleries.
Yes, because you have a whole museum. Yes,
we do. We have two galleries. The Henson Gallery, which is dedicated to his work, and it's organized by his chronology. So you see his earliest work with his wife, Jane, to his adult fantasy work. And then we have a gallery of international puppets that's organized by continent, and it is one of the largest collections of international puppets in the US. So
international puppets. Now, that must make it hard on your puppeteers. There must be a communication problem. Do many of your puppeteers know several languages so that they can work with those puppets?
Well, some of our puppeteers know a couple of languages, but I wouldn't say that we're multilingual there. But the thing about puppetry is that it is itself multicultural, because you don't need language. There was no language in Chimpanzee. It was a non-verbal play. Yes. And it's because puppets can emote and can show emotion. They don't have to speak it.
That's true. Yes, throughout the performance, not a word. But afterwards in the talkback, that you could not shut that chimpanzee up. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I think it's time for a couple more balls. Let's get a couple more balls going.
Your next ball is G59.
Okay, let's give them another. G59. Let's see what else we got for you.
And your next ball is I26.
I26. Okay, you know what? Let's give them one more, because we're having a good talk and I don't want to interrupt too often.
And your next ball is B8.
B8. Great. Well, now, Therese, we're covering her up, but we want everybody to know about Puppetry Arts and the prize that you're going to win. donated so kindly by Therese and the folks at Puppetry Arts, you will win a family 4-pack. So you get to see a show there, you get to go to the Creative Puppet Workshop, and of course, you can explore their Worlds of Puppetry Museum. That's a fabulous pack. Now remember, once again, if you don't happen to win the prize, that doesn't mean you can't do those wonderful things. You can check in with the Center for Puppetry Arts and purchase your own family pack and go see the fabulous shows. Now, I'm very excited to see the show that's there right now, and that's Pete the Cat. Yes, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Pete the Cat, but I love him. Yeah, there's something about the name that just is just charming. It's just charming. And I'm hoping to come see that soon. So yeah, consider going to see Pete the Cat. Doesn't it run well through April?
It does. It actually runs through May. And
Oh,
then
fabulous.
also in May, for those of you who might be interested in adult puppetry, we have our experimental puppetry theater, which is the oldest workshop incubator for new works of puppetry in the country. It's about 38 years old now. And
yes.
it's where artists from all disciplines come together to create new works in puppetry for adult audiences. And it's in the first part of May 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th.
13, 14.
So,
Oh, yes. Oh, lovely.
but,
I've seen one of those. Yeah.
So, yeah. So please come. We have something for everybody there for sure.
Wonderful. Oh, yes. So, yes, there's adult programs and kids programs. But I have to point out, as somebody who's seen many of your programs, the kids programs are perfectly fine for adults. Yeah.
Oh, they're great. And Pete the Cat, the author of Pete the Cat, James Dean, and his wife, his former wife, Kimberly, were there this weekend for our opening. When Chimpanzee was also this weekend. And it's really a wonderful show. He says it's the best interpretation of his character for the stage or for performance that he's seen. It's a musical. It's an hour. The kids get to make a puppet, a Pete the Cat puppet. They get to go
very
to the
cool.
museum. It's really great. I would
now
definitely recommend
when James was there and he met some of the puppeteers, he didn't get upset that they weren't all cats, did he? Because I've heard that's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, well, we want to stay away from any kind of appropriation.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, it's hard to find a lot of puppeteers that have cat in their background, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing it the right way.
Very familiar.
Oh yeah, let's get a few more numbers out for those folks.
Your next ball is B10.
B10. B10. Wonderful.
And your next ball is O67.
O67. O67. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, I've been told that you don't have to be a Muppet to be involved in puppetry. Yeah.
No.
I understand there's all types. Yeah.
We look like Muppets. Many of us involved in puppetry do look like Muppets. I will say that.
Oh,
but you don't have to be one.
Yeah. Now, is it hard to train the puppets to do what you need them to do on a stage?
Oh, it's only as hard as training the puppeteers, and that's hard.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard. So yeah,
that's kind of hard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that I'm getting some of these right, because the folks at Project Chimps have told me that my facts are only about 75% correct. But I don't see the problem with that, because that's passing. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Pretty much. And chimps and puppets, we're the same. A lot of the same. We don't need 70% is good. We're good.
Yes. Well, not 70% of your dinner. We want the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's give them a couple more numbers. Ima, what do you think?
Your next ball is I28.
I28. And one more. Sure.
And your next ball is N43.
N43. N43. Well, very nice. Yes. Well, I also heard that the Center for Puppetry Arts was originally an elementary school. That would explain some things. That probably makes it a little easier to get all of those Muppets, up to speed with what they need to do in the changing world, right?
Yeah. We definitely, that school, that building is actually, it celebrated its 100th anniversary a year ago. So we're in a 100-year-old school building, and
100 years old. So the puppets aren't the only creepy things that might be in that building.
It's kind of the stairs are definitely creepy, and yeah.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be haunted on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
I haven't actually experienced that, but there are people that have been there that said, sure enough.
really? Really? But you don't make anybody go to the third floor to see a performance, so it's okay. It's just staff, right?
That's where you get to make your puppet. You
Oh,
create a puppet up there.
well, then
But
maybe you'll get some assistance. Who can say?
it's all magical. It's all
Yes,
magic.
yes,
It's
exactly. Let's not tell the kids that that's what's happening in the
No,
makeup.
we won't. It's
Yeah,
all
okay.
between us. It's between
Yeah.
us, Jolene.
Kids that are watching, this was all just a joke. Yeah. And just to make sure you're not paying too much attention, let's give them a couple more numbers. Yes.
Yeah, some numbers here. We
Yes.
need a bingo winner. Come on,
Yes,
people.
we do.
Your next ball is 071.
Oh, 71. Oh, 71.
And your next ball is B4.
B4. B4. So, folks, don't forget in the comments to let us know how you're doing and what numbers you need. We're not going to pick them out for you, but we like to taunt you a little bit. So yeah, tell us how you're doing. Yeah. And if you're not sure, we've got some wonderful things up there in comments to help you find Puppetry Arts, which is also now on our screen, and also to find us over at Project Chimps. Yeah.
With the old museum haunted.
Was the old so Ima Banana wants to know if before the renovation was the old museum haunted?
Oh, it is a controversial subject.
I'm sure. I've been in the old museum and I remember it is a little frightening. With the big phoenix that comes out? Oh, yes.
Well, I don't think it was haunted. I think it was purposefully scary.
I see. So we're making it a little
more
thrilling.
intentional.
Yeah.
I think it was more intentional.
Yeah. So just some thrills for the visitors. I understand that. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. We want to have more fun that way. Absolutely. Yeah. And puppeteers, like many performers, they just enjoy creating anything, right? Yes. And puppeteers are even a little more whimsical than some performers. Yeah.
Yeah. Whimsical is a good way to describe us, actually, I think. Yeah, I think that's fair.
I prefer to be called whimsical than some of the things.
I do too.
Yes.
Than some things that I've been called, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, let's get a couple more numbers before I forget. I always forget.
Your next ball is B3.
B3.
And your next ball is G52.
G52. Are you close, Teresa? Are you almost winning? No?
I'm not. Frankly.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. You don't really need that family pack. I'm pretty sure you get to see all the shows. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I have heard that you have not just the two adult shows we mentioned, but other adult shows. And one of my favorite adult shows is your fabulous Halloween show, The Ghastly Dreadfuls. Now, Ima has told me over and over again that I would be perfect to be in The Ghastly Dreadfuls. Isn't that right, Ima? I would be perfect for The Ghastly Dreadfuls.
No. What I told you was your facts are ghastly and your jokes are dreadful.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong, but nonetheless, I think I should maybe try out next year and see. I could be one of the puppets. I probably couldn't be one of the puppeteers.
You could be the train in the old.
Oh yes, I could be the train.
What is it?
Isn't it the 11:55?
11:59.
11:59. Yes. What a fabulous piece. Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, The Ghastly Dreadfuls is a wonderful Halloween presentation, and every year they vary it just a little bit with different short story pieces that are presented. Yes, some of them with many different types of puppets, so you get to see all the kinds of puppets that they have at Puppetry Arts, including the full-sized ones that even a puppeteer can wear. Yeah, some of those are there. So check them out in, well, it's not till October, but that's okay. You watch Pete the Cat now, you get your tickets for The Ghastly Dreadfuls in October, you're good to go. Yeah.
Well, Tesla versus Edison.
Yeah, I understand you have a really exciting new show coming up next year too.
We do, and we just workshopped it last month, and it's Tesla versus Edison. And a lot of people think Tesla is just somebody trying to buy Twitter. They don't know that this person was actually an incredible inventor and, revolutionary person of his own, and was a contemporary of Edison. And this is all about their work and and their rivalry, really. And it'll be, we're workshopping it now, and it'll be on stage in January. So I highly recommend it. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, I can't wait. And maybe we'll bring some of the chimps down and see what they think. Yeah.
Oh, we'd
They
love
could
them.
use a field trip. They, they like to get outside, but they don't get to see a lot of theater. No.
We're the perfect theater for them.
Yes. I mean, they watch us sometimes, and that can be theater. But I think we need a couple more balls.
Your next ball is 074.
074. 074.
And your next ball is B11.
B11, everybody. B11. Some of you should be getting close. We've had quite a few Bs. Maybe you can get 4 Bs in a row and then get a fifth. Yes. Now, Therese, do you play bingo a lot?
No, I don't. And I was really nervous because I forgot how that I didn't have to know anything. I just had to have numbers.
Exactly. Well, and we have a bingo. Ima just told me we got a bingo. Let's hear it for a bingo. Now, who is our bingo winner this round?
Our winner is Kimberly Kidd from Gainesville, Georgia.
Kimberly Kidd. Well, that's fabulous, Kimberly. Gainesville's a little ways out there, but it'll make a nice trip to come down to Puppetry Arts for one of their shows.
Yes,
so,
please.
Kimberly, like we said before, just contact us. There's your events email that will help us find you and make sure you get your package, and you can connect with Therese and the folks at Puppetry Arts and see some of their fabulous shows. Maybe it'll be Pete the Cat. Maybe it'll be their amazing production of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the holiday season. Who can say? That'll be up to you, but you definitely are going to get some fabulous prizes. And we want to thank Therese for those fabulous prizes.
We were happy to donate. And you guys, Project Chimps meant so much to our artists and our performers last weekend, and to us. The partnership was really, really authentic and wonderful, and unlike anything we've done in the past. So I just want to say thank you, guys.
And we want to thank you too, because it was wonderful from our point of view too, to get out there, meet the folks that are interested in something like chimpanzee, and let them know about Project Chimps, because so many of them had no idea that sort of situation was in their own backyard. And Absolutely. I want to thank all the folks that came out too, because they were quite generous. And that's a big help to us at Project Chimps. Remember, if you missed chimpanzee, there's plenty of shows at Puppetry Arts. And if you missed seeing us there, don't worry, you can shop or donate with us as well. So get right on that whenever you want. Now, Therese, I'm hoping we'll have opportunities to pair up with you again in the future.
Absolutely. I am just an email away. Excellent. That would be wonderful.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being our guest this month.
Thank you. And you know what? If I find that Chimpanzee is live streaming anywhere, I'll let you guys know. So maybe you can just click in and see it. It's definitely worth it, however you can see it.
Maybe we can set up a screen and let the chimps watch it.
I don't know. That might be too bad a memory.
Yeah, it might trigger some bad memories. Yeah. That's true. Because that poor chimpanzee was not in the best situation. No.
But thank God there are situations like Project Chimps to help chimps just like that one. So
absolutely. Yes. And again, for our viewers that may not know, Chimpanzee explored the situation of a chimp that had perhaps, and now this was somewhat fictional, or as the director said, historical fictional, as it was based on many true stories. But it was about a chimp who had experienced life with a family, as many people have taken chimps into their home, which is really not recommended. And of course, this one did end badly when the chimp became too difficult to stay with the family and was given to a laboratory, which was very unhealthy and just sad for that chimp. So we got to see the emotional journey of a chimp like that. And it made us all understand why someplace like Project Chimps, where those lab chimps can be retired and have their best life, becomes very important.
Absolutely.
So besides having us there, Teresa, we just want to thank you for having Chimpanzee there and educating folks on what happens to some of the creatures like that.
Well, thank you, guys.
Oh, it was our pleasure. And thank you. Thank you very much. And congratulations to Kimberly. You're going to enjoy your project.
Yes, Kimberly, I will find you when you come to the center and host you myself. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Therese. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh yes, that was a good one, everybody, wasn't that? Hi, Ima, welcome back. Thank you for giving us some
Yay.
room for Kimberly or for Therese there. Thank you. So we've been through 2 games and they went very, very well. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves. And remember, buy your own swag. If you don't win, go buy it and tell everybody you won anyway. I do. And if you don't have one yet, or if you need a refill, it's time to get your cocktail because we have time for one more game. We do. We have time for one more game. Now, Holly, why don't you come back and join us for a minute?
Hello.
Hello. Now, Holly, did you get to see Chimpanzee last weekend?
I did not. I was so
Oh,
disappointed I didn't get to
I'm
see
so
it.
sorry. Well, I hope you'll get an opportunity to see something at the Center for Puppetry Arts because they are magicians there. They really are.
So I did get to see the show this weekend.
Oh yes,
and it made me cry because I just
Mm.
felt so bad for the chimp because when you saw their life that they had to their point in basically being back in captivity in a small cage, it just made me cry.
exactly. But the puppetry was truly amazing. I mean, how often do you see a oh
What's that, Jolene? Who's
I
that?
don't know. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
It must be the curse of the Center of Puppetry Arts. Yes, we have puppets in our home now.
You know,
I don't know
think
if that's
it
a bad
looked
thing or
like
not.
I think it looked like the Easter Bunny,
Oh, maybe
Jolene.
that's it. Maybe it has nothing to do with puppetry. It could be the Easter weekend coming up. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you leave some nice treats.
Well,
I understand they lay eggs. Yeah.
there is a nice treat on the floor right now, but I'm not sure it's an egg.
Oh, no. Oh, our sweet dogs are so good to us. We love them. Yes. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I think it's time to get into our last game. What do you think, Holly? Is there anything else we want to share with the people before
I
we push
want to
ahead?
tell you about an upcoming event. It's
Oh,
Cheers
okay.
for Chimps.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is on Friday, April 22nd, 12
Okay.
p.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh,
at Bin 3322. It's a little wine place, and you
right.
get a chocolate pairing, vegan dark chocolate pairing with
Vegan dark
a
chocolate.
glass of
Okay.
wine. You're the featured wine, and they're going to feature African wines. And there's also some food, which variety. So
Yes.
check it out. It's $25 for attendees, of course, over 21. So
Of
you
course.
can visit our website to find out more about that.
But I understand you get your own Project Chimps wine glass to take home afterwards.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
fabulous. Yeah. So another way to get some swag, folks. And I've had some South African wine. It's fabulous. Yes.
I've
Yes.
never had that. That sounds just
Oh,
fabulous.
yes. Try it out. Yeah. Let's all go and get drunk. I mean, unlike bingo night where we go and get drunk. Anyway, let's move on to our final game, don't you think? Yeah, I think it's
Sounds
that time.
good.
Okay, bye, Holly. Bye, Holly.
Bye.
Okay. Yes.
So how old am I in human years?
In human years, you are very brown. Yes. Spots everywhere. Yeah. But I think you can be eligible for wine. We will lie if we have to. I mean, it's not like you have a driver's license. They'll have to take our word for it. Okay. Well, Holly has mentioned some wonderful events, and so I think our theme for our final game will be events at Project Chimp. So those of you, I noticed we have a few people in the area might want to learn more about coming to Project Chimps. Maybe you even want to volunteer there. We'll talk about some of those things as we go through our final game. Make sure you've made your potty break. Make sure you're ready to go with everything you need, and then we will get started. Okay, Ima, what kind of game do you think we should play this time?
I think we're playing regular bingo.
I think that's a good idea. Let's play regular bingo. So just like before, that will be up and down, across, and diagonally. And look, there you go. Our prize for the last one is our decal set. You'll get our large decal, our small decal, which looks similar, only, smaller. And of course, you'll also get our window cling with I'm going to get another cocktail. Okay. Which also looks similar, but it's designed like those things that you can just press onto glass and it stays there, but you can peel it right off again. Yeah, stickers not so much, so be careful where you put those.
So are you using that as a tattoo?
The window cling?
Yes.
Yes. But not anywhere anyone can see it. No. Just in case it goes wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get started on our game. Across, down, or diagonally. Ima, Give them a couple numbers.
Your first ball is B15.
B15, everybody. B15.
Your next ball is G54.
G54. G54. Let's give them one more. Why not?
And your next ball is O63.
Oh, 63. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to tell you about another event that's coming up tomorrow that you can join us for. And this one, you don't even have to make your way to Project Chimps. No, we're having our World Art Day celebration. And so we're going to do our Bad Chimp Art fundraiser. Yes, it's virtual and it's free. So much like bingo, you can join us from anywhere. Check out projectchimps.org to figure out where the links are and how to get there. But it's very similar to what you're doing right now, and you'll really enjoy it. Now, many of our staff, our caregivers, and our administrators have some artistic ability. Unfortunately, most of them will not be available tomorrow. So we'll be using other staff members and they'll be drawing pictures of chimps for you. You can ask for the chimp you like or the position or situation that you like, and they will do their best to create the most wonderful chimp for you. You can bid on those chimps and get those drawings. Or you may want to bid extra to make sure that they don't mail them to you. That's up to you, really. Yeah, I have a few of them myself, and I might even be making a few. Yes, because I'll be there tomorrow. So you can join me again, too. I know that's not always the selling point I think it is, but, you know, I'm going to be around and just checking out the art and maybe creating a few things myself. So that is World Art Day Bad Chimp Art fundraiser. Join us tomorrow. I believe starts somewhere around 1 o'clock, I believe, but go to projectchimps.org and find out all the extra details there and how to get on. We would love to have you join us. Maybe somebody will put a little something right there in the comments for us. Okay, and that'll help you find it. But projectchimps.org is the best place to go and just find everything like those wonderful videos we've been seeing. Okay, well, I've said a few things, so it's time for a few balls. Mm-hmm.
Your next ball is N34.
N34. N34. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Your next ball is N38.
N38, everyone. N38. Okay, so there's two N's for you with the free space. You should be very, very close at this point. Okay, so let me mention a couple other things that are going on around here. Here at Being Project Chimps. I'm not really there. I'm in my own home, but don't tell anybody because the chimps will be upset. So some other fun things that are going on. You've already heard about Chimps Rock, our wonderful event this Saturday, where you can bring your kids to paint some rocks and take some rocks home, and you get a tour and see the chimps. Fabulous. Now, if you don't have a child that you want to exchange for a chimp, that's okay. You can just come as an adult. Now, if you do come as an adult, we're going to have to ask you to pay a little entry fee. But if you have a kid, all you have to do is pay the low entry fee for them, and you get to come in too. Yep. Oh, wait, I'm being told you won't be allowed to come in unless you promise to take your children home again with you. Okay, well, my mistake. But join us for that Saturday. You've already heard about World Art Day, Bad Chimp Art tomorrow. Join me for that. You've heard about Cheers for Chimps, where you can get drunk and help the chimpanzees, because that's the best way to do it, right? So that means we're going to have to tell you about a few other things, but first, it's time for another ball. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
Your next ball is O72.
O72, everybody. O72. Let's give them one more, shall we?
Your next ball is N35.
N35. N35. Okay. And by the way, if you haven't looked, comment section now has those details on how to get to Bad Chimp Art. So check that out. Now, another event that's coming up is our photography workshop. So maybe you're not good at art and you'd rather just take pictures. Well, you can do that. And the nice part about it is it's an on-site class. So you're taking pictures of the chimps. Yeah. We're going to let you go to places near where the chimps are out so that you can take pictures of them out in the habitat. And we will have some professionals there that can guide you and give you hints and suggestions on how to improve your photography. So you can take some wonderful pictures, you can send them back to us, and we can share them with the world when you get some great pictures of our most adorable chimps. If you have a most adorable chimp, let's see it in the comments, why don't you? Yeah, I want to hear who your most adorable chimp is. And while we're waiting for that, let's give them a couple more numbers.
Jolene, I remember the day when you used to be a photographer, but you kept leaving the cap on.
Oh, well, I heard that the shadows were more artsy, so I was trying to get some darkness. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nobody's ever purchased any of my photography.
Mm-mm.
No. Oh
Mm-mm.
well. Oh well. I'll try some more maybe at the class. Who can say? One day maybe they'll let me host one of them. Ooh.
All right, your next ball is N45.
N45, everybody, N45. Now, I know a lot of you are playing because you've done very well on these games, but I'm not hearing a lot of your comments. So maybe try and find a way that you can comment to us because I'd love to hear more about what you're doing out there. Let's give them another one.
Your next ball is G56.
G56, you say?
Yes,
G56.
G56.
Very nice. Okay. G56, everybody. Okay. Well, we're rolling right along. And so I want to tell you about one other thing that's going on. Now, you've kind of missed it, but that's okay because it comes back around. We do a wonderful thing here at Project Chimps called Chimpcation. Now, Chimpcation is an event where you can actually be on site and you can be with us for many days. Yes, you can come up to the Blue Ridge area. And you can come visit Project Chimps. You can help us make enrichment, make meals for the chimps, and be involved in everything that's going on. Of course, you'll get some wonderful tours to see what the chimps are up to and learn more about them. But we really recommend it. It's a great way to spend some time. And of course, once again, you're helping out the chimps. So that's great. Now, Chimpcation comes in a different form too. Now, again, this is past, but it comes around again. We also do spring break for the younger folks that would like to come out. So it's a spring breakiation. Yeah, like, those chimps, they like to break things. And that's why we call it breakiation. Yeah. Uh-huh. And so you can come join us for one of those. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have some younger folks that might be interested in the college ages, maybe they'd like to come for one of our spring breakiations. Maybe they'd like to actually intern with us. Ooh, spend some real time, really be with the chimps. Yeah. You can find out about all of this on projectchimps.org. So check it out if you haven't already. I know many of you have looked, but there's always so much stuff. You can find something new. Maybe you'll find something in our blog. Maybe you'll find some new videos like our spring video we showed you earlier. Yeah, they're available too. So check those out. Okay, well, you know what that means, Ima. It means I've talked too long again, and it is time
another
for a
ball.
ball. Yes, let's hear it for the balls.
Your next
Ball.
ball is B10. B10.
B10, you say. Very good.
Your next ball is G58.
G58. G58. Okay, how we doing out there? Raise your hand in the audience if you're getting close again. Oh, okay. I can see some. Oh, madam. Oh, that dress. Oh, yes. I mean, why buy retail when you can make it yourself? That's what I always say. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Okay. Ima, what do you think about Chimps? What's your favorite event at Chimps? Have you been to any?
My favorite event at Chimps is when we went to the what's the brewery for their
yes.
taste of
the taste of, so that was at Fannin Brewery. Yes, they had one of those cheers for chimps there. Yeah, so we have them all over the place. So maybe if you're not a wine person and you've decided you don't want to do the upcoming cheers for chimps because I don't know, you don't like chocolate, I don't know, whatever. Well, you could come to one of our cheers for chimps coming up in the future. We have them at coffee shops, we have them at breweries, who knows where else. Maybe you're the owner of a distillery or brewery and you would like to invite us to have one at your location. Maybe we'll have one down in the Atlanta area for those of you that don't always make it all the way up. Many of these things can happen. So keep your eyes open for our Cheers for Chimps when you're looking over all of our events. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And one of the other things is when we did the volunteer work on the trails.
Yes, we helped with those trails.
We brought a group up from Atlanta to actually help out. And then the nice thing was everybody worked on the trail, but then we all got to go together for a drink afterwards.
Exactly. Yes. Sometimes maybe we're not having a special thing, so you can just come to Project Chimps, hike our trails, listen to the chimps hooting in the habitat from our overlook. You might be able to see some of them. Our trails are always open, even on days when we're not giving tours. So you can come do the trails that surround our sanctuary and check that out. And then you can just go for your own cheers. Yeah, there's many wonderful breweries and distilleries and wineries right in the Blue Ridge area. So you can check those out all by yourself. You don't have to have us take you there. Yeah, it's not always necessary. Well, we better give them a couple more numbers, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Your next ball is N 33.
N33. N33. Okay, what else?
And your next ball is 065.
065, everybody. 065. All right.
Nope, no winners yet. No winners
No
yet.
winners yet? Okay, guys.
No.
Well, that's okay. You don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Okay. So let's talk about some other things. Now, we mentioned the photography workshop. If photography is not your thing, we do have a paint with the chimps that comes up from time to time. We don't want to have one. We don't have one in the immediate future, but it won't be too long before another one rolls around. And that's one where you can come and with the help of an artist, you can start to create your own pictures as you watch the chimps out in the habitat. Yeah. Yeah.
We have Discovery Days.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So you might want to come to the paint with the chimps. Yeah. And just paint a chimp. Now, I have asked, and we will see if they decide to adopt it because they love my ideas. They do. They do. I'm told all the time, okay, Ima, we'll think about that. Yes, Ima, I'm sure that's a wonderful idea. I hear it all the time. I mean, it's, people tell me I'm a visionary. My doctor sometimes says, it's your vision, Ima. It's your vision. That's why you keep bumping into things.
Aren't you, Jolene?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So was that your story? Are you the one with the bad vision?
You better
so confusing.
check your medications.
I'm going to check my cocktail.
Check your medications.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Ima, as you can see, also has issues with her vision, so don't let her fool you. And with her cocktails. Okay. Well, it's time for another number. Jolene, can you give us another number, please?
I sure will.
Okay.
Your next number is 061.
061. 061, everybody. 061. Let's give them one more.
Your next one is G51.
G51. G51. Now I cut Ima Banana off, so now it's time to talk about what Ima was going to mention. Ima, do you want to fill them in a little bit on Discovery Days?
So Discovery Days are held twice a year.
Yes.
And that's where everybody can come out, take tours around the sanctuary, get information about the whole sanctuary.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And if you visit projectchimps.org/visit, you'll see all the ways you can visit us. Discovery Days is not that far away. We have one coming up in May. Yeah, I believe it is. I'm going to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say because I get so many things wrong. But it is mid to late May, and there's an opportunity. Now, you're going to want to go on if you're thinking about doing that and get your tickets soon because they sell out quickly. Yes. So you'll want to check that out. And if you can come in May, well, they come around again in September. Yeah. I'm actually pretty certain. And like I said, my facts are 75% correct. So we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna say it is May 14th and 15th. Yes, May 14th and 15th. Okay. So almost exactly a month from now. So consider Discovery Days too. Why not come to everything? Why not just come to everything? Yeah, that's fabulous. Okay, let's give them another couple of numbers.
Your next ball is G46.
G46, everybody. G46.
And your next ball is B14.
B14. Yes, B14. B14 before you enter high school. Yeah. That's what I always say. Yeah. So anyway, I was going to tell you a little something about chimpanzees. We've learned about some specific chimps, but I thought you might like to hear some other facts about chimps. Yes. Chimpanzees enjoy romantic comedies. Yes, that is their favorite thing to watch when they go to the movies. Yeah. Yep, it's true. Yeah, they don't like horror at all. No. But they enjoy a good romantic comedy. And if you think that's not true, well, you should see how they react when we show them movies. Maybe we'll get a video of that next time. Now, it could be the popcorn we give them, but they seem very excited every time they have a movie.
Is a Jennifer Lopez movie romantic comedy or horror?
Yes. If you haven't seen the last Jennifer Lopez movie, don't. Okay. That's probably pretty controversial. Yes. Sorry, J-Lo. We love you, not your movies.
We love you, J-Lo.
It's not your movies. Okay. To distract everybody, let's give them another number.
Your next ball is B11.
B11. BB11. Okay. Let's give them another one.
Your next ball is 068.
Oh, 68. Now, we probably shouldn't have mentioned Jennifer Lopez like that because I understand it's a very happy time for her right now. Yes,
Mhm.
she's dating Batman. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's true. It's true. Okay, let's give him another number.
Your next number is N37.
N37, everybody. N37.
Oh, did you
Okay.
realize we've not had an I yet this game?
We haven't had an I.
No.
Oh, well, let's see if we can get one.
Let's
Let's
get
do
one.
another one.
Oh no, N41.
Well, that's still not an I.
No.
N41.
N41.
We'll give him another one. Maybe we'll get an I this time.
All right. Your next ball is B3.
B3. I hope none of you are counting on I's to win because it looks like it's not going to work out. So you better think about up and down instead. Yeah.
Oh, we got a winner.
Oh, see, that worked. That worked. So we have another winner. And who is our winner?
Our winner is Kristen Aziz from Mineral Bluff, Georgia.
Oh, that sounds like that must be Mike's friend. Yeah. Well, we're
Mm.
still happy that she won too. So let's hear it for Kristen Aziz. And you know what? I'm thinking since we've just had two winners from the same family, I think we need to play another game so that we can get at least one more winner out there.
Speed round.
And diseases, maybe be careful. Yeah. Yeah. If you win 3, somebody's going to think something's up. Okay. So let's bring Holly back for just a second before we start our last game.
Hey,
Hi,
Jolene.
Holly. Hi, Holly.
You were right on the dates for the Discovery Days. It is
It's like
May
magic.
14 and 15.
It's magic. It's magic. Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, now, Holly, we have gotten through 3 games fairly quickly.
We have.
Which is great. Which is great. That's kind of nice. So I think we should do another game. Do you have an idea of a prize you might like to give out?
Yeah. Let's look at the prizes really
Oh,
quick.
yeah. Let's pick something really good for them. What do you think? What do you think?
Fabulous prize.
Some fabulous prize. Yes. Ooh, you know what would be nice?
What's that?
Clothing. Yes.
Clothing. Okay. Let's
Do we have any
look.
clothing items?
I think we do. I have to find them. We don't want masks anymore.
Oh, I know. That's
Oh,
perfect.
there
Let's
we
have
go.
Oh,
socks.
socks.
Let's
Yes.
have socks. Yes,
Yay.
our socks are wonderful. They're great for the mountains, and they have pictures of chimps on them. Look at that chimp. It's
Yay.
like he's on the mountainside.
Mhm.
It's fabulous. And our chimps are often on the mountainside in their habitat. It's a little hillier than Mountaineer, but still very nice. So where are your chimps? So our last round is going to be a little quicker. We're going to move along, and we're going to see who can win. Now, the question, Ima, is what kinds do we want to play? Ooh, what kind of bingo should we play? Now, you guys are not commenting at all, so we're just going to have to pick it for ourselves, I think. What do you think? Oh, there's a
Somebody
comment.
was saying,
There's a comment. Okay. Somebody says, woof. I'm not sure what type of
I'm
bingo
not
that is.
either.
What do you think that is?
Which one do we want to go with?
Oh, I know what we could do. Since it's going to be a speed round, we could go for blackout bingo. We've never tried this. Let's
Oh.
find out what happens.
Ooh,
So
that sounds
here's
good.
the game we're going to play, guys. It's going to be all of them. You've got to get them all marked to win the socks because everybody knows socks are special. Okay, so if you want to win, you've got to black out your whole card. Start with the free space. Go ahead and hit that one because you're already on your way. And we're going to move kind of quickly. I'll stick a few facts in here and there about chimps because I know you like to learn from me. But we're going to move through those. Okay, Holly, let's get started on our final game of bingo. Yay!
Yay.
Speed bingo, blackout. All
Good
right.
luck, everybody.
Good luck to all.
Mhm.
Ima, get us started with 5 big numbers.
Your first ball is G59.
G59.
G59. Your second ball is B1.
B1.
B1. Your next ball is O72.
Oh, 72. Let's give him 2 more.
Your next ball is B11.
B11.
B. And your next ball is I21.
I21. So there's your first 5 balls. I hope you're moving quickly. Remember, they're on top. So you can see them as they go by and you can double check them if you didn't hear us or you're just trying to catch up because we're going to go fast. In fact, let's have 5 more.
Your next ball is I22. I22. Followed by G46.
G46.
Your next ball is N45.
N45.
Your next ball is O66.
Oh, 66. Oh, 66. Good, 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 good. Okay,
That's
so
9.
oh, that's 9. Let's give him one more.
One more. Your next ball is G52.
G52. Anybody close? No, I didn't think so. No. Yeah, probably not. Because you need how many? Well, you need 25. Yeah, and we've only given you 10. So if you're hitting I have bingo, liar. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. It's like you're listing chimp facts or something. Yeah, so no good. Okay. Well, I guess that means we have to give them 5 more.
Your next ball is G53.
G53.
G53. Followed by O65.
O65.
O65. Followed by N43.
N43.
Followed by O74.
O74.
One more?
Yes, let's give him one more.
One more. O68.
O68. So there's a bunch more for you. So hopefully you're getting closer. Take a minute to catch up on those as you're going. And I just want to remind you, there was one thing I said I was going to tell you. Maybe you don't want to come out and just visit. Maybe you want to come out and make a difference. So if it's possible for you to get up to Project Chimps on a semi-regular basis, you could volunteer with us. Yeah, find out about the opportunities to volunteer at projectchimps.org/volunteer. Now, Ima has a particular reason that she really likes to volunteer at Project Chimps. What is your favorite thing to do at Chimps, Ima?
My favorite thing is I like to work in the kitchen
Mm.
because there's a window into the sanctuary yard space.
Oh, yes.
That you can watch the chimps while you're making their food in the kitchen.
Yes, yes. And of course, they watch you back because they want to make sure you're getting them the right food. Yeah. And some of the boys come over and we'll do a little dance for you if they're particularly excited. So, yeah, I'd like to work in the kitchen too because watching the chimps is fabulous. You could be doing that as well. So, find out about volunteering. And even if you don't want to work in the kitchen, there's many ways you can help. We're growing food in Project Harvest. We need help in the gift shop. And of course, we need to tend to all of the maintenance needs around. So you can even help our facilities folks with some of the jobs that they do. Maybe you're a good gardener and you want to work in Project Harvest or just mow the lawns to help us out occasionally. These are options. Yeah, they really are. Now, if you're really devoted, you can work hard and eventually you will be allowed to work in the chimp villas with the caregivers and help them make everything happen. Yes. Okay. Time for some more numbers, right?
Your next ball is G49.
G49. G49.
Your next ball is G54.
G54. G54. Keep going.
Your next ball is I29.
I29. I29.
And your next ball is O69.
O69. O69.
We got a winner.
We do.
We have a winner.
How can that be? Oh, because you did the wrong thing. That's why. Oh dear.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to take it. Apparently we hit regular bingo instead of special bingo for blackout. So somebody was able to get one in there. Well, good on you for noticing that we missed it and taking advantage of that. That is the smart way to be. That's being like a chimp. Because chimps don't miss out if there's something available for them. They're not going to let it go. If you won your prize, go ahead and email us. And who is it that's going to be emailing us about their prize?
Our winner was Carly Phelan from Reedsburg, Wisconsin.
Well, Carly, thank you for joining us all the way from Wisconsin. And I'm glad you won those socks. I'm glad you figured out that we blew it. Well done, Carly. We are going to get one of those blackouts in at some point soon, but it's not this time. Okay, guys. Don't forget to comment. I didn't hear from any of you except Sarah this time and Leslie. We want to hear from more of you in the future. So make sure you're logging in a way that you can comment. Usually that means you can't do it on your mobile devices because you can't comment there. So you need to do it from your computers. Yeah, because we want to hear from you. It's much more fun if you talk back to us. Yeah, like our dogs do. You heard them the whole night talking back to us. And you there, remember, this isn't a formal affair, but put some clothes on, damn it. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, let's bring Holly back so we can sign out for the night.
Hello.
Hello, Holly. Hello. Well, that went a little quicker than expected.
It did go quickly.
Yes,
But
but
and
that's
we
because
good
we don't know what
videos,
we're
too.
doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No worries though. Now, Holly, there is one thing we've forgotten to tell people, and hopefully they haven't all logged off yet. Next month, Ima and I are not available on the second Thursday. So we're going to have bingo on the Wednesday, the second Wednesday, the day before we normally do. Okay. So please join us for that. We'll put our regular stuff out in social media, but we're doing it a day early because otherwise we're on a plane and they don't let you do those things on a plane. They get very fussy about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going, Jolene?
Well, I'm happy you asked. We are going on vacation. Yeah, we are going to the Pacific Northwest because I haven't looked for chimps in Alaska yet, and I want to see if I can find any up there. Yeah, or maybe in Seattle. Yeah, yeah. So that's where we're going. We're going to look for more chimps up in this Pacific Northwest, and if we find any, we'll send pictures back. So keep your eyes on our blog space, everybody. Okay.
Sweet.
Yes. Well, Holly, is there anything you want to send us out with tonight?
No, just get your chocolate at the gift shop. If you need a gift for Easter this weekend, you come to the gift shop. We have that. We sorry we can't ship it out, but it is good chocolate. I gotta sample it, man.
It's amazing. It is well worth the price tag. Yes, yes, yeah. So visit our gift shop for your holiday shopping. Yeah, we have some pastel-y colored things too that you could put in an Easter basket. But really, the chocolate is the way to go. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you
Okay.
next time.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you in May.
See you in May, everybody.